My name is John W. Matthews. I'm running for re-election for my third term as County Commissioner in Precinct 2. The runoff is April the 13th, with early voting starting April the 5th through the 9th.
John, what do you believe to be the primary job of a county commissioner?
The primary job of a county commissioner is really to represent the constituents locally for all county issues, but over and above that, it's also to represent the county regionally for issues that are associated directly with Johnson County in a regional scope, and then also to represent Johnson County statewide when it comes to legislative issues, transportation issues, other issues that are in a larger scope other than just really specific things that are applied directly to Johnson County. But primarily it's to represent the people that put you into office, both locally, regionally, and statewide.
Okay. Precinct 2 has its own unique issues. Which of these issues do you believe to be the most important?
Yeah, Precinct 2 is unique in Johnson County in that it's one of the fastest growing precincts in Johnson County. It is the fastest growing precinct in Johnson County. It's also the highest traveled precinct in Johnson County with the major traffic corridors of I-35 and 174. So our primary challenges are to manage the growth of Johnson County while still being able to maintain that quality of life that we've been so used to. And that's been difficult to do with the transportation challenges. With the oil and gas industry that's come to town over the last 8 years, juggling those three things while still maintaining the appropriate balance with the tax rate and the services that Johnson County provides makes it a very, very difficult challenge. And I think that's one of the things that experience brings to the job is that we have the ability to look back at where we've been and where we need to go and implement the necessary plans.
What experience would you lend to the position of commissioner if elected again?
Well, obviously, being on the Commissioner's Court for 8 years, I'm the senior commissioner now and have been the senior commissioner for 4 years. That gives us a completely different perspective and allows us to have the benefit of experience on the Commissioner's Court. County government is very different than anything else, and experience is something that is extremely valuable. Not only that, but 3 years ago I was elected to the executive board of our Council of Governments, and that gives Johnson County a leadership position regionally for all regional decisions that are related to transportation, homeland security, workforce development, Department of Aging, and a number of other different services. And I think my leadership positions there, plus the experience on the Commissioner's Court, gives us a tremendous advantage going into the re-election process.
What qualities do you possess that would make you a good commissioner?
I think first and foremost is I feel like I have a very humble nature. I don't put myself over and above anybody else. I don't take myself that seriously, and I realize that I'm here to represent the people. That's one of the things that I think is priceless about this job, is that it gives me the ability to have an impact on people's lives on a daily basis. As a matter of fact, just yesterday we were delivering meals for Meals on Wheels, and when you're in the corporate world, you're constantly working for profit and loss statements, and that's one of the reasons why I got out of the corporate world, because I really wanted to be able to serve the people in the place that I call home and where I want to live and where my family lives. And my passion for doing that gives me a unique perspective on being able to serve the people as a county commissioner.
What do you believe is the best way for the county to handle road repairs?
That's a $1 million question. I think that's really two-faceted. Prevention of road damage and also the repairs. On the prevention side, 2 years ago I led the effort to create the Commercial Weights and Measures Enforcements that aggressively goes after overweight water trucks and rock trucks that are just wreaking havoc on our county roads. And by doing that, we've been able to go back to the companies that are causing these damages and request that they help us with funding for repairing the roads that they've damaged, and also to bring them into compliance that minimizes the damage that they do. When it comes to the general routine road maintenance, we've put together 5-year road maintenance programs that we've continued to maintain over the last 8 years. So we do have a systematic approach for all road surfaces throughout the county. In Precinct 2, we have just shy of 200 miles of road that we have to manage, and that's a challenge when your life cycle of roadways over the last few years have gone from 48 months down to about 12 to 16 months because of the traffic of heavy trucks.
Well, with declining revenues, what ideas do you have to offer steady service while living within the county's means?
Well, people have talked about declining revenues, and I'm not completely convinced yet that we're going to have declining revenues. People talk about declining revenues as a function of the gas industry and the appraisal values in the county, but those revenues are going to be offset by the fact that Johnson County is one of the fastest growing counties in the state of Texas. So as the appraisal values of the gas industry decline, we're also looking at a rapid expansion of population growth and business development growth coming into the county. But even if we do have a declining economic climate, one of the things that Johnson County has done is we've been very conservative in our maintaining of our financial approach. We have a AAA bond rating, which is the absolute highest bond rating that you can get as a governmental entity. And as a matter of fact, in 2005, the state recognized Johnson County as the outstanding county in the state of Texas and gave us the Best Practices Award for our financial maintenance and capital projects management. So we've shown year after year after year that we can maintain the services and improve services while staying within the necessary financial constraints that are applied to us.